And now on to an issue between South Korea and China. Beijing is demanding answers in the death of a Chinese fisherman at the hands of the Korean Coast Guard last week. Officials here say the use of force was necessary in the face of a threat posed by the captain and his crew. They plan to pursue charges against others on board for illegal fishing and acts of violence. Kim Young-gil has more.
Illegal fishing from Chinese vessels is common in waters off Korea's west coast, and so are clashes between their fishermen and Korea Coast Guard officials. The latest came Friday when a Chinese fishing boat captain was shot dead during a raid. 3 others who were on board had been jailed for acts of violence against the Coast Guard, while 16 other crewmen are being investigated. On Monday, the Korea Coast Guard requested an arrest warrant for the chief engineer of the fishing boat due to the absence of the deceased captain. The 45-year-old chief engineer has been accused of not paying a $112,000 deposit for fishing out of season and not properly equipping the fishing boat with the proper documentation and gear. The death of the Chinese fisherman also triggered the Chinese government to call in Korea's ambassador to China for an emergency meeting last Friday. Chinese Assistant Foreign Minister Liu Jianchao lodged a protest to Korean ambassador to China Kwon Young-se and asked that Korea conduct a thorough investigation into the case, punish those responsible and take measures to prevent similar incidents from happening again. The Korea Coast Guard maintains that the Chinese fishermen resisted arrest using knives and even tried to strangle the Korean officers who had boarded the vessel. Kwon delivered his condolences to the family of the Chinese skipper and promised to provide regular reports on the progress of the probe. He also defended the raid, calling it a legitimate means of cracking down on illegal fishing. It is the first time that Ambassador Kwon was summoned by the Chinese government since he took his post in June last year. Kim Young-gil, Arirang News.